Alright guys, what is going on? Captain here, back with some more Blade gameplay. This is Blade going up against map 6 on day 1 of Alliance Quest, and you can see I've got the Ghost Rider synergy along with Iceman. Iceman, there's no synergy there, but with Ghost Rider you get the Danger Sense, which expands to all villain characters, and Rhino is indeed a villain, which this first path is mostly science, and this first character is a Rhino. So you'll see here it's just energy resistance, armor, and a little attack boost, so nothing too special about this node actually, I mean. But you will see in this fight in a second here, I do actually intercept Rhino, and because I have the Danger Sense active, he does not go unstoppable. So it's right here, you see right there, and again I show it in slow motion, no unstoppable, and it actually kind of caught me off guard because I had never tested that. I kind of just did it unintentionally actually. You can see there I just get unblocked. He gets his unblockable a couple times there, and so kind of messed up my flow for the fight there, but I'm able to finish him off still pretty easily right there, and it didn't really worry that much because I'm still going to be able to regen him up to 70% in fights later on. So up next, moving along this path, again, like I said, this is a science path. This next one is Luke Cage. Luke Cage is bleed immune, so not the best matchup for Blade, but I still wanted to go in, obviously, with the class advantage. So this fight, it goes pretty smoothly for the most part. I think I got clipped by a few specials. He obviously has his indestructible at the beginning. Luke Cage isn't a villain, so I don't have the Danger Sense active, but I figured I would use this to kind of regen some of that little bit of health. So you can see now I'm back up to the 70% mark because I'm holding block and no regen is coming up. In this fight, he just has a lot of physical resistance, so that is kind of obnoxious with for Blade, because you know, most of his attack is physical, although his special 2 is a projectile. But you can see here the special 2, it still does kind of, when it crits, 1500 crit is not bad at all, definitely like that. But the basic hits when you're not getting a crit, and for some reason I lost my parry on that. I don't know how that happened. But again, we're able just to regen that health right back up, so nothing to worry about. But yeah, the physical resistance and armor up, definitely making the basic hits. They're hitting at like 56, 87, like it's not much at all. So this fight was a little bit longer, but like I said, still had the class advantage, able to regen the health that I do take, and no problem here. Luke Cage goes down. The next node along this path is an Electro. Sadly, I did not get to face the Electro. I was actually really looking forward to it, but I was out of energy, and by the time I checked back, the other guy that takes this path with me had cleared it already. So there he is, he took it. And then so moving up to the next one, this was actually a Juggernaut, so this is actually another good fight to show Juggernaut is a villain. I don't have the Dormammu or Mephisto synergy, so it doesn't make it toward Mystics that way. It's because Juggernaut is a villain. Danger Sense will be active for this fight, and you'll see it come into play a couple times. He does get the Unstoppable at the beginning, but I do get the Bleed Parry, which is also such a great feature, guys. Getting that parry that just inflicts a bleed on the enemy, it's so nice. You can see here now, the bleeds are doing really a lot of damage. That crit from a medium attack was over 2400, and then he's already dead. Like, that fight didn't last long at all. 24 hits, but a lot of those were from the special 2 there because it has a lot of hits in it. So Juggernaut, not too much of an issue. So up next we have, jumping forward into the third section. In the second section I take a bleed path, so I didn't really want to test him on that, but this is the Starburst node, and so I figured Blade obviously would be good for this because the damage I'm going to take from the Starburst I will regen back up. So if you're not familiar with Starburst, I showed it there at the beginning. Starburst, you take degen based on how much health the enemy has lost. So you'll see each time I hit him, I'm starting to take more damage. So I'm trying to hold block as much as I can after my hits to regen it up. So I didn't take that much damage there, and you'll see in the next fight I'm able to just take that health right back up to 70%. Moving on to the next fight, we've got a Magneto again on the Starburst node. I had to wait for this node to get taken down. It only took a few minutes. This node has Starburst, Checkmate, and Combo Shield. Basically, the combo does not go away in this if you get hit, which for Blade doesn't really matter. So again, this one I just wanted to regen as much health as I can to counteract the degen, but then I noticed right off the bat, Magneto's a villain. Even though I have the class disadvantage, I'm not taking damage from the Starburst at all. I'm also not magnetized, which I should be because I have the sword, but again, because of the Ghost Rider synergy, it makes him so that I have Danger Sense active, and that ability of Magneto did not show up. So this was actually a really awesome fight. I was really excited to find this out about Blade. So he is a Danger Sense, or a D-Gen, not D-Gen, a Starburst node hero champ for that fight at least. So that was a pretty cool thing to find out there. So that might come into play in future quests or anything if there is Starburst as well on a villain or a Mystic Champion or something like that. Dimensional Being, Blade will be a great option for that. This last fight on this path is Black Widow, again with the Starburst. And again, I just wanted to use Blade, wanted to test him as much as possible in map 6. I might test him out on the Bleak path next time, but I don't see that ending very well, so maybe not. But this fight with Black Widow, pretty standard. I, again, try to counteract the Starburst, holding the block to get the regen going as much as possible, and I do a pretty good job of it. The parries with her, obviously with Black Widow, you know how it works. She has the ability reduction thing, so I wasn't getting the bleeds to be transferred to her from the parries, but still the fight goes really well, and I don't think I get below half health even. And in a second here, I'm going to use my special 2 and finish her off. So right after she uses hers, I go in 5 or 2, only hit 2, and then use a special, and then Black Widow goes down. So lastly, I had a chance to face Blade with Dormammu. Someone else got in there before me. I didn't get to have the initial shot at him, but so I went in with Blade. I'm about half health. I heard a rumor saying Blade still can regen against Dormammu in Alliance Quest. Wanted to test that out. And you'll see here that that is false. Heal block pops up, and when I hold regen, it actually pops up with it says regen, but I don't actually gain any health. But watching the fight here, I'm hitting pretty hard against this Dormammu. He's obviously bleed immune, but with the Danger Sense active, I get a little bit of boost in attack, so I'm hitting 1500, 1700 on my hits. But when I dash back on that one right there, I mistimed it. I dashed back a little too soon, and he's able to clip me. So I didn't actually get to kill him, but I did a decent amount of chunk in those few hits that I did do. So hopefully I'll get a Dormammu kill later on. So I wanted to hopefully maybe try to finish him off with Ghost Rider Iceman, but you can see right there my teammate took him out. And I'll show you right here what I ended with. You can see here I only lost Blade. I didn't have to use any items, and obviously I lost Blade to the Dormammu there at the end. So Alliance Quest Day 1 complete. Went pretty well. I'm really excited about this new Alliance Quest team that I'm going to be rolling out pretty much every Alliance Quest, I'm pretty sure. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hopefully I can get a Dormammu kill for you in the future, like I said. But thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.